Shalom, shalom. First things first, I'm going to give all honor and praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Makakadash, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Makakadash. We give double honors to our apostle elders, which are apostle elders at Great Millstone, to you hope for the elect on the four corners of the planet Earth, fighting, maintaining 2020, the year of prophecy, is showing that we're close to the end. This is just going to be a quick lesson I just wanted to touch on. I've seen this video with this beast girl, but it just shows you that the Lord can take the mind, man. And that's what's getting ready to take place to Esau. That's what you see in like the Karens and different things that's taking place. The Lord is putting hell on our enemies, mainly Esau at this time, but this right here is to show you that what can happen. And this is just, an incident where a kid was left to, its own devices pretty much, and, took on the traits of an animal. But, we have examples in the scripture where the Lord turned the Edomites into beasts, man, and I'll get that scripture in a second. But I'm going to go ahead and play a little bit of this video, and I'm going to go into the script. So,
would you like to consistently make $1,000 per day
no.
without being glued to your computer screen for hours?
Slack-yakim.
Abandoned by her parents.
We'll start at the beginning.
It's an extraordinary story. A little girl, neglected, rejected, abandoned by her parents. For comfort, she snuggles up in the farmyard kennels with the dogs. That becomes her home. They become her family for the next 6 years. They protect her, feed her, maybe even love her. And in return, she begins to act like them. It's a remarkable case, one that startled the world of science, especially when the doctors tried to teach her to be a normal child. In fact, the film you're about to see reignites the whole nature versus nurture debate, and it could make you think twice about the way we bring up our kids.
That's why it says teach them in the way when they're young and they won't depart from it. But what, man, the Lord is fearful, man, because look at this. What he did to this Edomite, man.
At first, this looks like
sounds just like a dog, man.
At first, this looks like some kind of strange hoax. Ukrainian girl, Oksana Malaya, running, jumping, eating, and barking, just like a dog. But this is no fraud. Oksana's behaviour is the result of the most cruel childhood neglect. Neglect that began when she was 3.
Mum had too many kids. We didn't have enough beds. So I crawled to the dog and started living with her.
Her parents were alcoholics, and one night, too drunk to care, they left their infant daughter outside in the cold. Looking for warmth, Oksana crawled into the farm kennel. Curling up with the mongrel dogs probably saved her life.
I would talk to them, they would bark, and I would repeat it. That was our way of communication.
For the next 6 years, from the age of 3 to 8, the kennel was Oksana's home, and the dogs her family.
Man. Man, so that's showing you that the Lord literally turned her mind into a mind of a dog, man. Just from living out with them dogs, and her parents were there, but her mindset was likened unto a dog. Let me go ahead and pull this real quick. Man, that's the future of Esau, man, and these nations, until we build them back up and teach them of the law and get them in a position where they can, function. Because look what's happening now. You have the world that's in utter chaos. You got people running around eating bats, different squid and different things like that. Shrimping lobster industry, which is destroying the ecosystem, man. This is the book of Job 30:1. And it says, but now they that are younger than I have me in derision. And Job was speaking, and it says, look, whose father I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock. See? Because Esau is known to be into what? Bestiality and different things like that, right? And it says, whereto might the strength of their hands profit me, in whom old age was perished. All right? Let's jump down here to verse 5. And it says, they were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as after a thief, to dwell in the cliffs of the valleys, in the caves of the earth, in the rocks. Among the bushes they brayed, under the nettles they were gathered together. So the Lord turned the nation, the Edomites at that time, into beasts. They brayed, their language was confounded. You know, they grunted at each other. You know, the apostles, the elders bring out that they ate out of their grandparents' bones, man. All right? So this is a small preview of how the Lord can get down on the nation, man. That was just a small compromise or comparison to it. It says they were children of fools, yea, children of base men. They were viler than the earth. All right. And then we have multiple examples of that taking place also in the scripture. When pride got too much, you know, especially on these kings and nations, the Lord based them. So think of it now, the Lord can do it again to the whole nation, man. This is Daniel 5:21. It says, and he was driven from the sons of men, and his heart was made like the beast, his mind, okay, Lab, and his dwelling was with the wild asses. They fed him with grass like oxen. Just like she said, she barked like them, you know, acted like them, ate like them. It says in his body was wet with the dew of heaven, till he knew that the Most High power ruled in the kingdom of men, and that he appointed over it whomsoever he will. All right. So power is given by Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. So when we get put up on that power level, it's not by our own doing. That's the Lord doing it. Just like when Esau gets put down to that level, he's getting put down now. He don't have control over it, man. He can just watch himself go down pretty much. You know. Let me get this other precept to this, and we're gonna close out. I just seen it. I was like, man, the Lord got her, man. All right, this is the book of Daniel 4 and verse 33. It says, the same hour was the thing fulfilled upon Nebuchadnezzar. It says, and he was driven from men and did eat grass as oxen, and his body was wet with the dew of heaven, till his hair was grown like eagle's feathers, and his nails like bird's claws. Man, that's terrible, man. You know. But then that's why this video is showing that, look, the mindset of somebody can be changed, man, into a beast, man. All right.
She had very little human contact, and when finally discovered, it was obvious there'd been catastrophic consequences for Oksana's development.
She was more like a little dog than a human child.
With that, I'm going to give all praise and honor unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Karkadash, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Karkadash. Shalom, Akim, keep faith.